Islam Makhachev appeared eagerly awaiting his UFC 322 welterweight belt fight against Jack Della Maddalena, especially after his mentor and longtime friend, Khabib Nurmagomedov, finally arrived at training camp. Khabib's arrival seemed to signal the end of Makhachev's relaxed preparation period and the time to shift into full-fledged combat mode. After completing his duties accompanying Umar Nurmagomedov at UFC 321, Khabib immediately flew to the Dagestan team's training center with Makhachev's reunion. Their reunion immediately attracted attention, especially since Khabib is known to have played a significant role in Makhachev's success in the octagon. Makhachev himself greeted his mentor with a joke typical of their friendship. When Khabib asked about his preparations for the big fight, Makhachev replied with a laugh. "Everything was fine until you arrived 2 days ago," he said, as reported by MMA, Sunday, November 2, 2025. The remark was immediately greeted with laughter from the other coaching staff, but many felt the joke had an implied meaning, that since Khabib arrived, Makhachev's training would certainly be much tougher and more disciplined. Khabib is known as a perfectionist when it comes to cultivating a champion's mentality. He doesn't hesitate to reprimand or push his students to their limits, and Makhachev is no exception. For Makhachev, Khabib's arrival means it's time to erase all doubts and prepare for a new milestone, becoming the first Dagestani fighter with a chance to win UFC world titles in 2 different weight classes. Since Khabib retired in 2020, Makhachev has been the successor to the Eagle's legacy. Under his guidance, Makhachev has made a long journey to the top, eventually capturing the UFC lightweight belt. Now, he aims for something even Khabib couldn't achieve, dominating the welterweight division. Makhachev's move meant he had to relinquish the lightweight belt, currently held by Ilia Topuria. But his determination remains unwavering. He knows Khabib is behind him, and that's enough to put anyone in the welterweight division on edge. 3 years after Khabib left the fighting world, the Dagestani duo are reunited. For UFC fans, Khabib's presence at Makhachev's training camp is not just nostalgia, but a signal that a new storm from Dagestan is coming soon at UFC 322.